thought to make a quick vid here, or maybe not too quick, but a vid. So I'll be showing you my very, very, very rare Westinghouse lamps. They're both Ross and they're both the same. And they're gold. They're the colour they produce is actually yellow, but they're called gold, and they're very rare. So you can see those. I don't know how well you can see that. But this is Westinghouse 30-watt gold. There's the little logo. Under the Westinghouse end, there's a line. Then there's two dots. Then there's another dot. That's the date code, the line on the end, and the dot. Then the other dot. That's the date code, and it translates, I think, into 1960. Well, someone on the lighting gallery has the same lamp as mine, and it's mid 1960s, same date code. So you can see the end cap. Normally, so most fluorescent lamps have, silver or silver end caps. This one's got it's black, and it's not like I coloured it in with a Sharpie or anything. It's actually plastic, Baker-like plastic. So it's Westinghouse. The end caps on Westinghouse tubes can be quite loose. I've got two of these. I'll show you the second one too. The end caps can be loose. My second one's quite loose. One end. I'll probably show you firing one. Might show you firing one of these up. I've found actually an old pulse starter I lost. And that one was actually a working one, and it came with it's a bit dirty there. This I bought from America, and when they arrived, they were thick with dirt, and all the dirt has come off. The good thing is the etch, the writing, is inside. So what they did is, instead of stamping it on the outside of the glass, is they'd stamp it in the inside. Before they coat the tube or they do anything, they stamp the etch in the inside. Then they put the colour in. Then they put the phosphor, so it can't be rubbed off. As you know, I can go like that. And there's no shadow. Usually you can see a slight shadow. So I'll go and get the other lamp I've got now. Here's my other lamp, and these are both identical. Oopsie. There we go. This one, the top one, the one I just bought in, has, I don't know if you can see that, but you can see how the end caps loose. I don't want to do that because I don't want to break the end off. Or these lamps are rare, and I mean rare. Westinghouse lamps are quite rare in the US. The gold lamps are even rarer, so coloured ones. But ones from the 1960s, and inside edge ones are even rarer. So all in all, these are very, very rare. And now I've got two of these in England. I live in England, London. I'm probably the only one who has any Westinghouse gold lamps like this. Two of them. There was a bunch of them on eBay, believe it or not. I bought two for my birthday. Shipping cost a ton. They sold quite quick because there's lighting collectors out there. Might fire one up, but I'm not too sure. As you can see, they're 3 foot in length. I just might as well show you some other rare lamps I got. I'll get them down from my bed. So here, there's more. There are 2 of 4 rare lamps I got on a catch I got. You've seen this one before. I actually did a whole video on this one. It's my THORN 50-watt tube. See, it's new in box. THORN is just THORN. Fluorescent lamp, different lamp, a first choice range. So you can see. And now this one, says THORN EMI. It says the whole box is a bit torn. So yeah, fortunately it got torn a bit. There it is again on the side. It says tube fluorescent. I have turned onto the other side. Again, says the first range. And I'll show you this one because this one's 6. Look, I also did a separate vid on this. I'll show you starting out. See, it's THORN 7585 watt THORN EMI red. Yeah, my third coloured lamp. I have a Sylvander Lifeline. I had a box of like 10 of those, but unfortunately I broke 8. Make that 9. I actually broke 9. Well, the first 7, when I got them when I was young, so T12 colour tubes, T12 colour tubes, and those were rare. Unfortunately, at the time, I wasn't very good at looking out for fluorescent lamps, so quite a few got broken. Then I gave one to my dad along with a fixture I kind of made for him, and then I had 2 left. Unfortunately, one unfortunately broke. Somebody kicked it against the door, and the end here, about here, had quite a clean cut, and so that was no good. And the third one, the electrodes on open circuit, and that happened in my SRS bars. Both of them died. Just need to do something quickly. So yeah, I had to pause it for quite a long time because I had to do something. So yeah, these tubes. I also got 2 other tubes, which I'll just get down from my bed. Should be in like 2 seconds. Here they are, 2 ASCOT, also on GEC, fluorescent tubes. They're say ASCOT. They're made by Osram GEC. Nice and very well. No, they're quite rare. That's all I can say. ASCOT tubes are quite rare. So pull one out so you can have a look at it. And the wattage, although it's 2 foot, as you can see, it's a 2 foot tube. I can do it now. I'll show the 40 watts. So these have a way 40 watts, and the way they get 40 watts out of a 2 foot tube is the voltage is slightly lower. It's just for some reason it's lower. About 47 volts to sometimes I've seen 57 volts. But the amperage, the way they get the 40 watts, they increase the amperage to 800 milliamps. So roughly double that of a standard 20 watt tube. And there you've got 40 watts. And these are very useful for cold environments and where you need lots and lots of light, but small, compact space. So there you go. ASCOT, 40 watts, warm white, made in England, and the date code is MD, and then there's a 1. There's MD on the left of made in England, and then there's a 1 on the right of England. I think the 1 is at just a factory location or some product tracking code, but MD is the date code. Unfortunately, I'm not too sure when this was made. Maybe 1980. I don't know really. I know there's some experts out there who can date it. Got 2 of these, as you can see. They're just falling apart. Don't know how well. See, 40 watts. Both of the. Sorry about that. Both have the same date code. And they're both, yeah. The shop where I also got these has about 8 of these left. The customer actually still buys these because the warehouse still uses them. There might be places that are still using these anymore. To run these 2 tubes, to run these tubes, you'd either get obviously a proper 40 watt 2 foot choke, or you could run 2 of them in series on a 8 watt mercury choke, a 85 watt fluorescent ballast, or you can run one of them on 2, get 2 20 watt chokes in parallel. That will give you the required current and volts and run them. But you can also run one of them on a standard 5 foot 65 watt choke, because as the voltage lowers, the current rises. But the choke does get a lot hotter than usual and I don't know how long it would last. Probably last, let's say a normal choke like that would last 10 years. They probably last a lot longer, but just, you know, just an example. And let's say it's roughly double the temperature it gets. It's about last 5 years, so shorter life. But so yeah, quite nice. And so this is, I got all of these tubes at the same place, and I think I'll do a video of these, maybe starting up a different time, because I'm running out of time here. On my clock, a little counter says 10 minutes and 47 seconds counting, and I could run out of space on the phone any second, and YouTube only allows up to 15 minutes. So there's a little roundup of some rare lamps I got that I really liked. Also, actually, someone's offered me on eBay a 5-foot bayonet cap tube, which I'm like, scheiße. That's really rare. I'll definitely do a video on that. If I do, I am able to get it. Because I lost a bid to a 40-watt bayonet cap tube. The price went really high. Fortunately, I lost. Well, I was actually, for the set, you know, I was the one that, at the end, it was too big. You know, me and someone else, a lighting collector, just went crazy to get it. Then the seller offers me a 5-foot bayonet cap tube. Fortunately, it's expired. The eBay offer's expired, but I'm contacting the seller to see if he still got it. So I hope I'll be able to get it. And yeah, do a video on this tube, the red tube. Already done a video on this tube. Do a video on these tubes. I've also got some Crump from Philips 2-foot 40-watt tubes. I've done a video on that, like I said, and I'll do a video on the I'm going to do both of these starting up, since I don't have a ballast, or 2 ballasts. Just do one of them. So lights out, light bulb fun.